जा रे कन्हैया, जा रे कन्हैया, देर भाई अब आजा रे कन्हैया, आओ मन मोहन, आओ नंद नंदन, राधे राधे, राधे राधे, जाधे राधे 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 राधे, राधे 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 श्याम।
राम जय राम।
आम ग्लौम गंगन जन्म में ओम द्रीम ह्रीं भवन्तु शरीरे वर्तमाने समस्त मृत्योर्पालय पालये रोगान् मोचये मोचये आयुर् आरोग्यवतीं कुरु कुरु उर्वारुगमिव बन्धनात् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृधा स्व झुंसः त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनं भारद्वाज गोत्रोद्भवीं पुनर्वसु नक्षत्रे मिथुनरासौ जातायाः हीरा नाम्नीम् अस्य शिशोः शरीरे वर्तमाने समस्त मृत्यो रोगान् मोचये मोचये आयुर्वर्धे वर्धये क्षिप्र आरोग्यवतीं कुरु कुरु उर्वारुगमिव बन्धनात् अमृता स्वाहा ओम योग ब्रह्मा मानो घन्मरुद्र आगादे समुद्रपाषाण मनुष्य गोरा जय दर्पयामो हृदयेन स्वाहा ब्रह्मज्योति ब्रह्मपत्नी गर्भं हिमाददा प्ररूप समायुषे वर्धयामो हृदयेन स्वाहा ससूनव सबदयस्तयुध्या आयुषे चंदां स्वा आदित्योन प्रवर्तन्ति वीरा गोवाः यमप्रेद देव स्वाहा वसु मंदरगे अमृत कलशगस्ताय सर्वामि विनाश
We have mostly an East Coast Devara orchestra today. There's one or two people from other parts of Guyana, but otherwise most are from East Coast.
Oh yeah, I will go with that.
Right? We welcome Darshan today, who's come after a very long time to play for us. And I hope that he will be a regular feature for us, plays so beautifully. We welcome all of you this morning to our Easter Sunday broadcast. And we hope that you enjoy. Asangoham, 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 punah punaham. Satchidananda Rupoham,
Satchidananda Rupoham,
Ahameva Ahamyaya,
Ahameva Ahamyaya.
Sharanagati. We take refuge in the feet of the Lord with this prayer. Nadharmanishtoshme nacha atmavede nabhakti matva charanada bilde akincha ananya gati shararya tatpadamula sharara prapadya. Akincha, I have nothing. Ananya, I am totally dependent upon you, Prabhu. Akincha ananya gati sharanya tvatpadamula sharana prapadya. Guru Surya hai, Chand Guru hai, गुरु है पूर्ण प्रकाश। गुरु के चरणों में मिलता है, गुरु के तन मन को यत्र रघुनाथ कीर्तनम तत्र तत्र कृमस्तकाञ्जलिं बाष्पवारि परिपूर्णलोचनं मारुतिं नमत राक्षसान्तकम्। Bhutatulyavegam Jitendriyam Buddhivata Varishtam Vatatmajavadaravyutha Mukhyam Shri Ramadutam Sharanam Prapadye $2,500 years ago, 2,600 years ago, or 6,000 years ago, 2,500 years ago, Buddha, Mahavir, they wrote, and what they taught us 2,500 years ago is still true today. Not one word is out of place. And what Bhagavan has told Arjuna in the Gita is still true today. So long ago, other texts have been written, but for these texts, like Ramcharitmanas, Gita, Bhagavatam, the books according to Buddha, etc., their sayings are still what we live by today. Buddham sharanam gacchami.
Buddham sharanam gacchami.
Buddham sharanam gacchami.
Buddham sharanam gacchami.
Dhammam sharanam gacchami.
Dhammam sharanam gacchami.
Dhammam sharanam gacchami.
Dhammam sharanam gacchami.
Samgam sharanam gacchami.
Sangam sharanam gacchami.
Samgam sharanam gacchami.
Shuddham sharanam gacchami.
And all these writings are for us to get our energy level right. Energy level. Physical, you could get. Spiritual, you could get. But unless you can get your energy level right, unless you can get the energy level within you right, you will not be able to go to the other level. You'll remain where you are. Physical, you can exercise, you can develop, etc., etc. But to get beyond the physical level, you have to develop the energy spirit within us. And that energy spirit, when you get that energy spirit, then positive thinking doesn't guarantee success. Positive thinking does not guarantee success, but negative thinking guarantees. बात सच है? Negative feeling, you're going to go on a race, and you tell your son, look, son, I am going to win this race for you. So, You go on the, you know what they call the blocks? You know what they call blocks? You all know about racing, right? They call blocks, where the athlete put one foot on one kind of a thing, and he put the other foot on the other block. And then he'll spring from that to run. And you tell your son, that son, Daddy is going to bring home the prize for you. I am. So when Daddy goes, Daddy look on his left. Who he saw? Usain Bolt. He said, oh my God, bap re bap. Usain Bolt. Look on the other side. Who you see? Powell. You know who's Powell? You all don't know these sprinters? They are from Jamaica, where I am from. So he looked on the other side, he saw Paul. He said, oh, Margaya, he's finished. But what he says, I promise my son that I will race. So when he start to race, these other guys, they lapped him. But you know what? He had that positive thinking. And although he did not win the race, he made his son proud that his father raced against Bolt and against... I hope you understand I'm speaking metaphorically here. And just to tell you that when you want to do something in life, you cannot say that I can't do it. No! You say, I am going to do it. This is what Buddham Sharanam Gacchami. I seek refuge in Buddha. Dhammam Sharanam Gacchami. I go according to the teachings of Buddha. And his teachings are telling me that I must never, ever give up in life. I must always be there to say, I am going to win. I will win. And you might not win today, you might not win tomorrow, but one day you will win. You might not win the race, but you'll win the love, you'll win the confidence of your family, of your son, of your team, of your members, whoever it is. But you have to have that positivity within you. And that positivity is that positive thinking doesn't guarantee success, but this is a very important for us on this Easter Sunday. Positive thinking does not guarantee us success, but negative thinking guarantees us failure. We must always try to think that I am going to do it. I can do it. I will do it. I must do it. Leaders are born like this. Not everybody are leaders. Some people are leaders, and some people have to be led or followers. So all of us can play our part in whatever we have to do. And to do this, we have to surround ourselves with the right people. There was a Kellogg study. Kellogg, the cornflake Kellogg, but he didn't study cornflake. This is a Kellogg who studied people. And he studied people who came out of school. And he saw that those people who were associated with billionaires, say 10 people, they all became billionaires. Those who were associated with millionaires, they became millionaires. And those who were associated with wastrels and who think, oh, I can't do it, I can't do it, I can't do it, it's impossible to be done. They were all associated with the riffraffs of life, who are always dependent upon another person to help them out. It is always who you are associated with. And that is why we must try to surround ourselves with the right people. All right, now let me tell you something that we all know and we don't appreciate. We sit in an audience, someone come and sit near to us. We don't know that person. That person come and sit near to us, and we feel so good. We feel happy. We feel a sense of joy. We don't know the person. We feel a sense of peace. You know what it's called? It's called creation of an aura. An aura of peace and joy comes. What it means, that person has brought a positivity in your area. In your area, that person has brought a positivity to you, and you feel good. And because of this, we think that that person has captured the spirit of the universe within him or herself, has that beautiful spirit of the universe within him or herself. And when she or him comes and sits next to you, I don't think you all believe me. Are you all getting what I'm trying to say? Am I saying something that is... When she comes to sit there to you, that joy spreads around her and it catches you. And you say, no, I don't know this person, but I feel so nice sitting there to her. On the other hand, what is on the other hand? The person come and sit near to you. You know the person, and you're only waiting for the meeting to be over so that you can get away from there and go home, because the aura is bad. This is why we go to a guru. Believe me, I'm not talking about any guru. I'm talking about a guru who does sacrifice, who does puja, who communicates. You go to a guru, and you go to that guru, you sit there to that guru, and when that guru comes into your home, you feel nice. You don't know why? You feel good. You don't want that guru to go. You want him to stay. Either man or woman. I'm not distinguishing here between man and woman. Guru, lady, or whoever it is. You feel good. You feel that person, why does this person want to leave now? I don't want that person to leave. And the time is coming and you know that person is going to leave. And you are so anxious because now you are thinking, this person is going to leave now, and I don't want that person to leave. When Vibhishan went to Sri Ram, and they told Sri Ram that, look, this is your enemy's brother. You should destroy him. And then Sri Ram said not to. Sri Ram asked him, how, my dear friend, were you living in that place where there was so much of bad vibes? This is his reply.
Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama.
Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama.
Sundarkand after Doha 46.
Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama.
Mamata tarurata me andiyare. Mamata tarurata me andiyare. Raga dvesha uluka sukhakare.
Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama.
Tabalagi basata jiwa manamai. Tabalagi basata jiwa manamai. Tabalagi pramuka taparavi.
Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama.
Shri Ram Jai Jaya Jaya Rama.
Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama.
Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama.
और ममतापुर अंधेरी रात है, जो राग द्वेष रूपे उल्लू जो को सुख देने वाली है। वह अंधेरी रात तभी तक जीव के मन में बसती है जब तक प्रभु के प्रताप रूपी सूर्य का उदय नहीं होता। It's a dark night of attachment, so grateful to the owl-like passions of love and hate, abides in the heart until the sun of the Lord's glory does not rise in there. So all this what I'm trying to tell you today is that this attachment that we have will always be in our hearts until why we have Why we have a guru? Why we go to a blessed person's place? So his aura will come in our home and stay in our home and bless our home. Always when if you would like to know whether a person is of benefit to your home, when he comes to your home, you must feel that that special aura is there. If that special aura is not there, then he's an ordinary person. Or probably you can't feel it. But when that person is blessed, you peel off that aura. And then you become a happy person. And who's a happy person? A happy person is very easy to recognize. He seems to radiate an aura of calmness and warmth. He moves slowly, but manages to do everything. He speaks calmly, but everyone understands him. And the secret of happy people is their simplicity. Simplicity. Not too much complicated. So, as I would like to recap what I said earlier, we go to a blessed person. So we get an aura. All that the spiritual energy that he has accumulated, he diffuses it out to us when we are near to him. But we must be ready with our proper frequency to capture those energetic waves. Otherwise, you will say, "Oh, I went there and I did not feel anything. I went into that temple, I did not feel anything. I went in front of that murti, I did not feel anything." And another person went into that temple and they were crying all the time because they felt something. So it is not that you did not, because you did not feel anything, nothing is there. It depends upon your frequency. When your frequency is in collaboration with the other frequency, but all holy people who are doing good work, people who care about others, not necessarily people who do puja only, people who care about others, people who want to see others benefit. Let them give you some of their aura, and you see how blessed you become. Believe me. And he who has the sun shining in his soul will see the sun even on the gloomiest day. All right? He who has the sun shining in his soul will see the sun even on the gloomiest day. And you remember what I told you earlier? That if you are positive in your thinking, you might not be successful at everything. But if you are negative in your thinking, you will never be successful. You remember I told you that? Mm-hmm. Hopefully we'll find it just now, maybe tomorrow. But he who is successful, he who thinks positively, positive thinking doesn't guarantee success. But negative thinking guarantees what?
Failure.
Will you all remember all of that? Yes. There's a lot of things to remember. And what I told you about someone sitting near to you and giving you that aura, because when they are spiritual, that spirituality comes to you. And there is a Sangam Sharanam Gacchami. Sangam Sharanam Gacchami. Surround yourself with positive people. Do not surround yourself with negative people. If you surround yourself with negative people, then negative you will be. A drunkard you will be. You know? I can't say you play golf every day because we depend upon golf. You got a golfer here. But we have to say, surround yourself and live a balanced life. Play a little golf, do your work, look after people, do your charity, and do everything. This is the only way we can get, as a Lord Rama, Bibhishan is telling Prabhu in this next Chaupai, why, although he has lived in Lanka, why today he is at peace with himself.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama.
Abba Maya Kusalamite Bhaya Bhare. Abba Maya Kusalamite Bhaya Bhare. Dekhe Rama Pada Kamala Tumhare. Dekhe Rama Pada Kamala Tumhare.
Oh Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama.
तुम कृपाल जा परयनुकूला तुम कृपाल जा परयनुकूला ताहि न व्याम विविध भवसूला ताहि न व्याम विविध भवसूला
Oh Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama.
Bolo Shri Ram Jai Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama.
और हे श्री राम जी, आपके चरण कमल के दर्शन कर जब मैं कुशल से हूँ, मेरा भारी भय दूर हो जाए. Now that I have seen your lotus feet, O Prabhu Ram, all is well with me, and all my grave fears have come to an end. So, as Buddha said, Buddha Sharanam Gacchami. Surround ourselves with the teachings of the Buddha. Surround ourselves with positive people. Surround ourselves with people who can lift us up. Is the sun too hot for you? No. You like it? Good. Surround ourselves with people who can lift us up another notch. Do not surround yourself with the people, with persons who can lower you down another notch. Always try to surround yourself. For example, we are having a seminar on April 22nd. Judges are coming, prosecutors are coming, lawyers are coming to talk about violence, to talk about if we want to do law. This should, I hope that Many of us will, the notices are outside. Use this. Let our children who want to do law or law-related studies, they can come and ask questions. Domestic violence, they can come and ask questions, how to approach the subject. I can tell you, there was, the person did not speak to me. I spoke to someone who told me she is in her 30s, and her email was hacked by, it seems like some people from Pakistan, and those people who hacked her email are demanding, because each person has their own private email, whatever the case may be. She's 34 years old. Whatever she had as her personal business, but that's, what is your personal business is your personal business. Anyhow, they have material in that email that they are going to use as a blackmail. She has already sent money to them, and she was in front of Balaji crying, and she was on the phone with the police, etc., etc., etc. And so she was told to come to this conference, and maybe she can talk to the panel and see what helps. She's reported about it to the police. She has done the right thing, but she is so scared. As I said, I never spoke to the person, but my heart went out to her when I heard the story, innocently, how someone can be so scared, living in Canada. These things you hear about in India, Pakistan, Guyana, you don't hear about that in Canada. Of course, it's mostly Canada. So I was hoping that, I just would like to ask the attorney here if things like that could be addressed at this conference. So there you are. There are many judges there. I'm sure they can put their heads together and see how best they can come up with a solution. It will not be an easy solution, but we'll try to come. So we must try to associate, what I'm trying to say this morning, associate ourselves with the right people who could take us up another notch. Associate, this is the idea of our temple. We like to get these conferences to be more and more of them, but the only way we can have more and more of them, if this conference is encouraging, then we can have more. But if the conference is not encouraging, then it will be difficult to ask people to come to do more conferences, because they are people who have lots to do and they can take the time off on the Saturday to come here. So please, I am asking on behalf of the temple and the Lakshmi Sabha that we should all try and make an effort to come out on that Saturday to see how best we can help. And here, Vibhishan is telling the Lord that because he has seen his feet, now that I have seen your feet, all my fears are gone. Navakal Jalochana Kalja Mukakara Kalja Pada Kalja Runa
Shri Ramachandra Kripalu Bhajamana Harana Bhava Bhayadarunam Harana Bhava Bhayadarunam
Kundala Tilaka Charu Udara Anga Vibhushana Shira Mukuta Kundala Ajanu Mudashara Chapadhara Sangrama Zita Kara Dushara
श्रीरामचन्द्र कृपालु भजमन हरण भव भयदारुणम् हरण भव भयदारुणम्
Hare Rama 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 Sita Rama Rama Rama
हरे राम 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 सीता राम राम राम
Hare Rama 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 Sita Rama Rama Rama
हरे राम 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 सीता राम राम राम
Hare Rama 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 Sita Rama Rama Rama
हरे राम 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 सीता राम राम राम
Hare Rama 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 Sita Rama Rama Rama
हरे राम 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 सीता राम राम राम
Hare Rama 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 Sita Rama Rama Rama
हरे राम 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 सीता राम राम राम
Hare Rama 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 Sita Rama Rama Rama
हरे राम 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 सीता राम राम राम
So, let us try always to be positive in life. Let us try not to harbor negative thoughts. Positive thinking does not guarantee success, but negative thinking guarantees good. And a happy person is very easy to recognize. He radiates an aura of calmness and warmth and moves slowly. Also, I told you the reason why we have a guru in our home, because he's blessed with spirituality. And his aura comes and bless our home or bless our children, etc., etc., etc. It is very blessed when we can have a blessed, that's using the same word twice in the same sentence. That's not a very good command of the English language. It is very good when you can have a blessed person in your home so that you can be blessed. And here's a blessed Rani walking in a moment here with a very bad grandchild, as far as I'm concerned, because she doesn't like to come to me. And, the fellow with a Mercedes drove up to a beggar. And the beggar says, "Can you help me? I'm begging." So he said, You're begging? He said, "Yes, I'm a beggar. I am begging for 1 rupee. You are also a beggar. You're probably going to the bank to beg for 2 crore rupees. Crore means what? $500 million? You're going to beg for you are begging for $500 million? I just want rupee. So he's what the word is. In this world, we are all beggars. We go in front of the Lord, we beg. Very few people go in front of the Lord and do not beg. Very few. Very. Even those who tell you they don't beg, they are the biggest beggars. So anyone who says, oh, I don't beg, they are the biggest beggars. That is why we say, Mere binati suno more ram. Mere binati suno more ram. De do apani daya ka daan.
दे दो अपनी दया का दान। मेरी विनती सुनो मोरे राम। मेरी विनती सुनो मोरे
सब कोई
राम राजा
तुम न सुनोगे कौन सुनेगा
तुम न सुनोगे कौन सुनेगा
पथ की काते कौन चुनेगा
पथ की काटे कौन चुनेगा
So for those who don't understand what the author is saying, तुम न सुनोगे. If you don't listen, कौन सुने? Who will listen? पथ की काते, the thorns in my paths. कौन चुनेगा? Who will take the thorns from my path? कहाँ कहाँ मैं भटक रहा हूँ? Where will I go? लेके तुम्हारा नाम, taking your name. So that is it. तुम न सुनोगे, कौन सुनेगा?
तुमने सुनोगे कौन सुनेगा
पथ के काते कौन चुनेगा?
पथ की काटे कौन चुनेगा
कहाँ कहाँ मैं भटक रहा हूँ,
कहाँ कहाँ मैं भटक रहा हूँ
लेके तुम्हारा नाम।
मेरी विनती सुनो मोरे राम। मेरी विनती सुनो मेरे राम।
डोल रहे बजधार बेदैया। तुम बिना प्रभु जे कौन रखवैया।
तुम बिन प्रभु
Okay, we'll ask, we'll have a small dude, and we'll ask Dr. Ravi Dubey to come and sing. Today is his daughter's birthday. So, can we have a small dude?
राम गुण गाए गोपाल गुण गाए
राम गुण गाए गोपाल गुण गाए
राम गुण गाए गोपाल गुण गाए
ओ राम गुण गाए गोपाल गुण गाए
अति अनुरागी आनंद रस पाए
अति अनुरागे आनंद रस पाए
राम राम बोल हरि हरि बोल
हरि राम बोल
हरि राम हरि राम 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 हरि हरि
हरि कृष्णा हरि कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
राम गुण गाए गोपाल गुण गाए
ओ राम गुण गाए गोपाल गुण गाए
राम गुण गाए गोपाल गुण
Ravi works in our clinic downstairs, and he's supposed to give us money up though his money has not come yet.
The money's in.
He told me 2 weeks ago the money is coming. Like, you know what, money, when the money is in the mail, his money is still in the mail. You must teach him that to tell me that his money is in the mail. Yeah, that's 3 weeks ago. Even Canada Post, it comes after before 3 weeks. So, anyway.
As of 5 minutes ago, the money is in.
What is it?
5 minutes ago the money is in
Sure.
मनवा राम नाम तो धाले मनवा राम नाम तो धाले मनवा राम नाम तो धाले सिमरन करेले सीता पतिका सिमरन करेले सीता पतिका मूरख अलख जगाए मनवा राम नाम तो धारे मनवा राम नाम तो धारे क्या जाने तो प्रभु की माया असफल धूप तो असफल छाया क्या जाने तो प्रभु की माया असफल धूप तो असफल छाया अवसर ऐसा फिर न मिलेगा अवसर ऐसा फिर न कर तन के क्षण भंग दुर्लभता पर राम नाम पते वार बना कर राम नाम पते वार बना लगता तार लगा रे मनवा राम दिवस बिराना सफर का करे मन माना रात बिरानी दिवस बिराना सफर काल करे मन माना हरि का नाम सुमिर कर पगले हरि का नाम सुमिर कर पगले बिगड़ी सभी बना रे मनवा राम नाम मनवा राम
We are going to talk about the medical talk. Today I want to talk about HDL, the high density lipoprotein, which is known also as the good cholesterol. And I know Ravi is there with all ears because he does not agree with me some of the things that I will say, but the HDL, which I've told you about, is the cholesterol. Go another slide. Yes. HDL is considered a good cholesterol because it transports fat or removes fat from the cells. And this is very important because we don't want the fat to be around the cells most of the time, but the cholesterol is very important for us because without cholesterol, we can't make hormones, we can't make cells, we can't make bile salts, and so many other things. So cholesterol is very important. And if you listen to some, you should go on these TED Talks and listen to cholesterol talks from some of the cardiologists of Texas, from India, Dr. Hegde, H-E-D-G-E. H-E-D-G, Dr. Hegde. He speaks a lot about cholesterol. And as far as he's concerned, you should not treat cholesterol at all. And what they have found, that patients who are over 90 years old, they, I can't remember which community it was, their cholesterol was very high, 90. They did angiograms on them, and the coronary artery vessels were clean as a whistle. Clean as a whistle. So there goes a theory that because the cholesterol is high, it means that the coronary arteries are all blocked up. It depends on how you metabolize your cholesterol. If your HDL cholesterol is good, this is the one which acts as a scavenger. It acts as a scavenger, and where cholesterol is deposited, it takes it away, takes the cholesterol away from there, take it to your liver, and then it excretes it into your gut, and it combines with the bile salts and pass it out in your feces. This is what they happen to the good cholesterol. So, if we go back to the first slide, the one tablet that you can take if you want to, if you can manage it, is called niacin or B3. B as in boy or B3 is one of the cholesterol that you could. Niacin is a very good tablet, but in some people, not everybody can take niacin. And the niacin, it must contain free nicotinic acid, which is called flush. It says there, free nicotinic acid or flush niacin. If it is not flush niacin, it's not going to work. So flush niacin is very important. How do you increase your HDL? This is because if you increase your HDL, it will counteract any of the LDL that is hanging around and that is bad. So niacin, low carb is very important. We should have as much, should eat less sugar, less carbohydrate, as much as possible, because this will help our HDL. Regular exercise, those who eat fish, fatty fish, magnesium, intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is very good too. Intermittent fasting and exercise are two good things to increase your HDL. Intermittent fasting, exercise, like if you're going on a golf course to play, you walk. Chuck, you walk or you take a cart? Which means he takes mostly a cart. It's a good answer. Yeah, it takes mostly a cart. Magnesium. If you don't smoking, you don't smoke. Next, avoid trans fats. Anything that is in a plastic that is for sale. Anything that is in a plastic is for sale. Avoid it. Shortbread, cake, they all have poison. They are all poisonous. Fibers, fiber is good to take, like cauliflower is very good to take. Cauliflower, broccoli, all these things are very good. MCT oil. Coconut oil, which what I've done, as you remember, when we were in Guyana a long time ago, people used to talk coconut oil, how coconut oil was bad for us. Well, everybody is now saying coconut oil is very good. Avocado, cold pressed extra virgin olive oil, and pistachio. Pistachio is good, but you have to be careful with pistachio. If you eat too much of it, it has a lot of calories. You got to be careful with it. Pistachio has lots of calories. So if you can get these things together in your diet, exercise, you will find that you hardly ever have heart disease. I'm not saying you will not have heart disease. Of course you can get heart disease depending upon your genetics and so many other things. Or coach, adrenals and ovaries, that's okay. So these are the things that we talk about. I would like you to, bile, it excreted in the bile, I thought, and what the cholesterol, when it is removed, it decreases oxidation and decreases inflammation, which is extremely good. I just want to talk about HDL today because it is so important that we must have our HDL right. Most Indians, their HDL is below 1. And if you go to an insurance company, HDL is below 1, you are marked as a high risk factor. High risk. Your HDL has to be at least 1.20. I have a few patients who HDL is 2 point something, which is very good. So exercise, nice and if it's too low, but exercise, intermittent fasting, low carbohydrate is very good. We are going to go to Gita now. Gita Dhyanam. Om Partaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavatam
Narayana Swayam
Vyasena Gatitan Purana Muninam
Madhya Mahabharatam
Advaita Bhagavate
Ashtadashadhyayini
Amba Tvamadusandadami Bhagavat
Gite Bhavadveshini
Namostute Vyasa Vishala Buddhe
Kullar Vindayata Patra Netra
Tvaya Bharata Taila Purna
Prashvanito Jnanamaya Pradipa
Prapalla Parijataya
Trotra Vetre Kapanaye
Jnana Mudraya Krishnaya
Gita Amrita Duhe Namah
Sarvopadishado Gavo
Dugda Gopal Nandana
Partho Vatsasudir Bhukta
Dugdan Gita Amritam Mahata
Vasudeva Sutav Devam
Kamsa Chanura Maradanam
Devaki Paramanandam
Krishnam Vande Jagat Guru
Bhishma Drona Tata Jaya Tata Jala
Ganar Nilotpala
Shalya Grahavati Kripena Vahadi
Karnena Velakula
Ashvathama Vikarna Ghora Makara
Duryodhana Vartini
Sotirna Khalu Pandavairanadi
Kaivartakakeshava
Parasharya Vachasaroja Mamalam
Gītāर्थkandotakam
Dana Kyanaka Kesarav Harikatha
Sambodhana Bodhitam
Loke Sajjana Shatpadairaharaha
Dipiyamanam Muda
Oyad Bharata Pankajam Kalibala
Pradvamsiyam Shreyase
Mukau Karote Vachalam
Pangum Langayate Giri
Yat Kripatabhav Vande
Paramanandamanavam
Yam Brahma Varadendra Varuta
Studavanti Divyaisthahe
Vedai Saga Para Krabo Parashadar
Gayantiyam Samaga
Yanang Vastadatatagatina Manasa
Pashyantiyam Yogino
Yasyaltam Navidu Sura Suragara
Devaya Tasmai Namaha
Oh, chapter 9, a beautiful verse 23. Yepya anya devata bhakta
Jnana Devata Bhakta
Yepya anya devata bhakta. The pa and ya come together and then anya comes separately. Yepya anya devata bhakta
Yepya Anya Devata Bhakta
Yat yajjante sraddhayadvitaha
यजन्ते श्रद्धयान्विताः
tepi mam eva kauteya
तेऽपि माम् एव कौन्तेय
yajjante avidhi purvakau
यजन्ते
yajjante avidhi
विधिपूर्वकम्
purvakau yepya anya devata bhakta yajjante shraddhayadvitaha tepi mameva kauteya yajjantya avidhi purvakam. So Bhagavan Krishna is saying that those who are devotees of God and who worship any other God, whatever the case may be, once he worships them sincerely, he'll definitely come to me. It depends on how you worship. So it does not mean that we must worship every single murti that is in our altar. Worship one. Worship one and worship it sincerely. Is Ganesha, do Ganesha sincerely. If it's Shiva, do Shiva. You'll all come. He's saying, they all come to me. Me mean that supreme Brahman. It does not mean they come to Krishna as such. He's speaking here as that Brahman whose Krishna is part of that Brahman. They all come to him. So he's saying to us, you don't have to go worship every little murti. You have 22 murtis. You got to 22 with chandan, 22 flowers, 22 this, 22 that. No. And that is why he gave these beautiful words. Like Naman. When you go in front of the Lord, Naman means I bow. And Na-man means I bow with nothing in my mind. Na-man. Man means mind, no mind. And you put flowers in front of the Lord, and flowers is known in Sanskrit as what? Suman. Got it? Suman. Flowers is Suman. And Suman means beautiful mind. Don't forget that. Beautiful mind. So when you offer your flowers in front of the Lord, you what? You offer your beautiful mind to Him. You're not offering that the flowers only as flowers. No. It's called Suman because you are offering your beautiful mind to Him. You know, when you want to get the aura of a rose garden, you go in the rose garden and you spend some time in the rose garden, going among the trees, and you come out and you can smell like the rose garden. You don't have to rub yourself up against the roses and rub against all the thorny bushes, because then you'll be a really red rose when you come out. All you have to do is to be among the roses and to come out smelling like roses. So Suman means have a beautiful mind. Naman means I bow to you. Suman. Su, beautiful. Man, mind. Suman. Su, naina. Beautiful. Eyes. Su, mukhi. Beautiful. Mouth. Right? So each of this word has a specific meaning. So when you offer the Suman to the Lord, please remember, Lord, I'm offering to you my beautiful mind. And when I offer my beautiful mind to you, then I have nothing else to offer but that. Now we are going to do Hanuman Chalisa. We had a beautiful Hanumanji celebration. We had beautiful Hanuman Chalisa also. And for some reason, there was a lot of people who came to the temple on Thursday for Hanuman Jayanti. I must say at least 2,000 people came to the temple doors on Thursday. They were all students. They all came here for Hanuman Jayanti. I don't know, we thought it was Wednesday, and they think it was Thursday, but whatever it is. It all went well, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So it was a very beautiful celebration, and I hope Hanumanji is pleased with us and bless us. So we are going to do
हमारे राम जी को राम राम
कहियो जी हनुमान
हमारे राम जी को राम राम
कहियो जी हनुमान
सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 हनुमान
ओ सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 हनुमान
हमारे राम जी को राम राम
कहियो जी हनुमान
हमारे राम जी को राम राम
कहियो जी हनुमान
Sri Guru Chara Saroja Raja.
निज मन मुकुर सुधार जो नायक बल चार सुमिरो पवन कुमार हरो कलेश विकार हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान
हमारे राम जी को राम राम
कहियो जी हनुमान
Jai Hanuman Jnana Guru Sagar
जय कपीस तिहु लोक उजागर
Ramadutta Yadrita Paranama
अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा
Mahavira Vikram Bajrange
कुमति निवार सुमति के संगे
Kanchana Varna Viraja Suvesha
कानन कुंडल कुंचित केशा
Hata Baja Ardhaja Virajai
कांधे मूंज जनेऊ साजे
Vidyavana Guriyat Chatur
तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन
Vidyavana Guriyat Chatur
राम काज करिबे को आतुर
Prabhu Charita Sadebe Korasiya Rama Lakhan Sita Marabasya
हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान
हमारे राम जी को राम राम
कहियो जी हनुमान
Sukshma Rupa Dharsiya Hidikava
विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा
Vima Rupa Dhari Asur Samhare
रामचंद्र के काज सवारे
Laya Sadevan Lakhan Diyaye
श्री रघुवीर हर्षि उर लाए
Raghupada Tire Bhavata Maraye
तुम मम प्रिया भरत सब भाई
Sasa Madan Tumaro Yasudave
अस कई श्रीपति कंठ लगावे
Sarkarika Brahmani Munisha
नारद शारद सहित अहिषा
Yama Kubera Dikapala Jahate
कवि कोविद कई सके कहाते
Tuva Upakara Sugriva Hikira
राम मिलाए राजपद दीना
Tumaro Mantra Vibhishana Panna
लंकेश्वर पे सब जग जाना
Yuga Sahasya Yojana Parabhato
लीलियो ताहि मधुर फल जानो
Prabhu Bodhika Milimukavahi
जल दिलांगी के अचर जनाई
Durga Makaja Jagat Ke Jete Sugamaya Nugra Tumare Tete
हमारे राम जी को राम राम
कहियो जी हनुमान हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान
Ram Diware Tumara Khavare
होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे
Savasukala Hai Tumare Sharana
तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना
Aapar Tej Samharo Aapar
तीनों लोक हाकते कापे
Bhoot Pisach Nikata Nahi Awe
महावीर जब नाम सुनावे
Nashay Roga Harai Samapira
जपत निरंतर हनुमत पीरा
Sankat Se Hanuman Chudave
मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे
Samapara Rama Tapasvai Raja
तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा
Aura Manorath Jo Koi Lave
सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे
Charo Yoga रखवाले
असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे
अष्ट सिद्धि नौ दिन के दाता
असबर दीन जानकी माता
राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा
सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा
तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे
जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे
अंत काल रघुवर पुर जाए
जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई
और देवता चेतन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई
हमारे राम जी को राम राम
कहियो जी हनुमान हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान
संकट कटाए विजय सब पीरा
जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा
जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई
कृपा करो गुरुदेव इनाई
जो शत बार पाठ कर कोई
शून्य बंदी महासुख होई
जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा
होई सिद्धि साखी गौरी शान
तुलसीदास सदा हर चेरा की जय नाथ जय महादेरा
हमारे राम जी को राम राम
कहियो जी हनुमान
हमारे
राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 हनुमान सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 हनुमान
सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 हनुमान
सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 हनुमान
और तरह संकट हरण मंगल मूर्ति रूप राम लखन सीता सहित गए बसव सुरभूप
सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 हनुमान
सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम राम राम
हनुमान सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 हनुमान
सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम राम राम
We're going to meditation. Prabhu ji
प्रभु जी
दया करो
दया करो
मन में
मन में
हर बसो
आने बसो
तुम बिना लगे सुना
तुम बिना लागे सुना
खाली घट में प्रेम भरो
खाली घट में प्रेम भरो
तंत्र मंत्र पूजा नहीं जानो
तंत्र मंत्र पूजा नहीं जानो
मैं तो केवल तुमको ही मानो
मैं तो केवल तुमको ही मानो
सारे जग में ढूंढा तुमको
सारे जग में ढूंढा तुमको
अब तो आकर बाहर रो
अब तो आकर बाहर धरो
ओ प्रभु जी
प्रभु जी
We do 2 pranayams and we go to silence.
त्र्यंबकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव वन्दनात् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्
Asato ma sadagavaya Tamaso ma jyotirgavaya
असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय
Mrityormaya mritam gavaya
ॐ शान्ति 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 ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति
हर संतापहता वो
नारायण को हर्षावो। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम शांति शांति शांति।
ओम सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनापतितमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम. Rub our hands together, put our fists, ask that all that energy that I spoke about this morning will come into us so that we can be positive people in our community and positive to whoever we reach in our lives. Today's Preeti Bhoj is sponsored by Robin and Annie Dubé, celebrating their granddaughters, Reena, Hira, Devi Dubé. What about Mani Singh? I don't see Mani Singh name here. Mani Singh, your name not here? I thought it was Robin and Annie and Mr. and Mrs. Mani Singh. Granddaughter, that's what it's supposed to be? Huh? Granddaughter. Okay. Chalo, next. Run for dialysis, October 15th. Join Dr. Dubé's team. Law and You Conference, Saturday, April 22nd. Daman is the one who is spearheading this conference, and he has got a lot of judges with him. Justice Ray, some Crown attorneys. So I ask you again to please, please, please try your best to tell people who are interested in making law a career or a law-like subject, your career, a legal, what do you call it, legal, paralegal, right? Paralegal, whatever, please come. Law and You, 10 a.m. to noon, is not very long. And is that a domestic violence conference also? Domestic violence? That is not highlighted here. Anyhow, domestic violence conference. Domestic violence is not only against women, it's against men these days, you know. As a matter of fact, more men get domestic violence than women. आप मिलता है? You get the domestic violence? कभी मिलता है? मिलता है. You get sometimes, right? Okay. Yeah. Where is she there? Oh, can the baby come, please, for the birthday? The baby. And today is the baby's first birthday.
बार बार दिन ये आए, बार बार दिल ये गाए, तू जियो हजारों साल, ये मेरी है आरज़ू। Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Ray, happy birthday to you, happy birthday.
So that's Reda's birthday. Today I have great pleasure asking Mr. Davat Kisood, our attorney, to speak to us about two subjects, the golf tournament and the law conference. So can you give a...
Dr. Dubey, it's indeed a pleasure being here this morning and listening to you again. Firstly, the law conference. Sometimes we think that we're above the law. It does not affect our home. It does not affect our children. More and more, we are seeing professionals, and especially coming out of COVID, when there were all kinds of mental strains and all kinds of difficulty in the family home, more and more we're seeing professionals getting charged with domestic violence offenses. As Dr. Dubey said, both men and women are getting charged. If, as a professional, if you are charged and you're convicted, there are collateral consequences. What does that mean? The organizing or the committee that governs your own profession, they can call you in and they can investigate why you were charged, why you were convicted, and your license may be in jeopardy. We have a lot of international students here in this country, and they themselves are getting into criminal activities. They're getting charged, they're getting convicted. There are also collateral consequences for them, because if they're convicted and they're on a student permit, guess what? They're going back home. The purpose of this conference is twofold. One, it's an educational toy to get people aware as to what is going on in the community. The more you are aware, the more you can prevent certain things from happening. You can adjust your behavior accordingly. The second part of the conference is the education for our young people with respect to all of them wanting to go on to become lawyers, paralegals, probation officers, children's aid workers, all of that will be discussed. It's 2 hours. The conference starts promptly at 10. It ends promptly at 12. Registration will take place before that. Some people have registered online already, but you cannot come at 10 o'clock for a conference that's starting at 10. The judges, the Crown attorneys, the lawyers, they will be here from 9:30. I encourage each one of you, if you're planning and attending, try and get here by 9:15, 9:30, so that you can have a proper seat and you can mix and mingle with the judges beforehand, and you can mix and mingle with them afterwards as well. I encourage you, please, let us make this a successful event. As Dr. Dubey said, these people are taking time off from their Saturday to come here, and let us make sure that we show our appreciation by turning out in large numbers. That is for the conference, You and the Law. The golf tournament. As I announced on the 24th of March, the tournament is sold out. We have collected 25% of the funds already, so if you have committed and you have not paid, you know what to do. There are other people waiting to come on board. And I told them, if you want to come on board, the $1,500 spots are gone. The $2,500 spots are gone. You have to come in now at $5,000, and then we may push out someone with the $1,500. That's fair, right?
Right.
Yes. So we are looking for some raffle prizes. We're not looking for golfers anymore. That is all gone. If you can assist with raffle prizes, because there will be a raffle on the day of. Please speak to me or speak to my brother, Bram. We're looking for those. It will be a successful event. I have guaranteed Dr. Dubé that the minimum amount we will raise is 50,000, and we are looking to go higher than that. So thank you for all of you who have come forward and offered your support. It is for a worthy cause, the Guyana Dialysis Center. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, David. I would like to welcome Darsh here today with us. He has played wonderfully, and he's going to do a program for the Dialysis Center in Guyana in December. December 6th, am I right? Second. So he's trying also to raise some funds for us. So we'd like to commend you for that also. And so that whatever you raise, we're appreciative. For those of us who are from Guyana, we are opening up a 4th dialysis clinic in a place called Diamond. Which is on the east bank of the Marara, driving between the airport and Georgetown. Not halfway, but it's a quite popular area. So please, that will be ready in 2 months' time. And also, another gentleman has promised me some money. He's from Diamond. So when that becomes available, I will announce that. So all of us are putting out little pennies and cents to make it a viable situation. I'd like to thank Diamond for all his efforts that he has made and his commitment to make this, and I'm sure it will be very successful. So any of us who can help in this venture, please let us help. Thank you. Sri Radhe.
Shri Radhe Govind Bhajuman Shri Radhe
Bolo
Shri Radhe Govind Bhajuman Shri Radhe
Sri Radhe Jai Jai Radhe.
O Radhe Shri Radhe Jai Jai Radhe
Sri Radhe Bhajavan Sri Radhe.
O Radhe Shri Radhe Govind Bhajuman Shri Radhe
Radhe Vrindavan Mein
Radhe Radhe
Vrindavan Mein
Radhe Radhe
Varsade Mein
Radhe Radhe
Varsade Mein
Radhe Radhe
Vishnu Mandir Mein
Radhe Radhe
Vishnu Mandir Mein
Radhe Radhe
Vishnu Mandir Mein
Radhe Radhe
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 Radhe Radhe Radhe Radhe Radhe Radhe Radhe Radhe Radhe Radhe Radhe Radhe Radhe Radhe Radhe Radhe Radhe Radhe Radhe Radhe Radhe Radhe Radhe Radhe Radhe Radhe Radhe
Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki Jai, Sadguru Deva ki Jai. Om Namah Parvati Pataye, Hara Hara Mahadev. Aarti.
Om Jai Jagdish Hare Swami Jai Jagdish Hare Bhakti
जनों के
संगत दास जनों के संगत क्षण में दूर करे मुझे जगदीश हरे जो जावे पर पावे दुख बिन से मन का स्वामी दुख बिन से मन का
माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ द्यौः शान्तिरन्तरिक्षगुं शान्ति पृथिवी शान्तिरापः शान्तिरोषधयः शान्तिः वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्वे देवाः शान्ति ब्रह्म शान्ति सर्वगुं शान्ति शान्तिरेव शान्ति सामा शान्तिरेधि गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। बोलिए श्री सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय। श्री महालक्ष्मी विष्णु जी भगवान की जय। श्री महालक्ष्मी नरसिंह भगवान की जय। श्री महालक्ष्मी तिरुपति बालाजी भगवान की जय। धर्म की जय हो अधर्म का नाश हो प्राणियों में सद्भावना हो विश्व का कल्याण हो हर हर महादेव
शंभो
शंभो शिव शिव शिव।